To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting. Sometimes I used to think that one day I should wake up, and all that had been would be over. Forgotten, sunk, and drowned. Nothing was sure, not even memory. Why does a man live? In order to think about it. Modesty and conscientiousness receive their reward only in novels. In life, they are exploited, and then shoved aside. Courage is the fairest adornment of youth. It was a melancholy secret that reality can arouse desires, but never satisfy them. Bombardment, barrage, curtain fire, mines, gas, tanks, machine guns, hand grenades, words, but they hold the horror of the world. We have so much to say, and we shall never say it. I want to think, and at the same time that's the last thing in the world I want to do. Never do anything complicated when something simple will serve as well. It's one of the most important secrets of living. With blinded eyes, I stared at the sky, this gray, endless sky of a crazy God, who had made life and death for his amusement. They are more to me than life, these voices, they are more than motherliness and more than fear, they are the strongest, most comforting thing there is anywhere. They are the voices of my comrades. No soldier outlives 1,000 chances. But every soldier believes in chance and trusts his luck. Am I jealous? He thought, astonished. Jealous of the chance object to which she has attached herself. Jealous of something that does not concern me. One can be jealous of a love that is turned away, but not of that to which it is turned. For a moment I had a strange intuition that just this, and in a real, profound sense, is life, and perhaps happiness, even love with a mixture of sadness, reverence, and silent knowledge. Everyone saves someone at least once. Just as he kills someone at least once. Even though he may not know it. Our knowledge of life is limited to death. Come, let me kiss you. Life was never so precious as today when it meant so little. Sweet dreams though the guns are booming. Good or ill, life is life, you only realize that when you have to risk it. You take it from me, we are losing the war because we can salute too well. Our thoughts are the clay, they are molded with the changes of the days. When we are resting they are good, under fire, they are dead. Fields of craters within and without. Anything you can settle with money is cheap. For us lads of 18, they ought to have been mediators and guides to the world of maturity, the world of work, of duty, of culture, of progress, to the future. I felt the first soft glow of intoxication that makes the blood warmer and spreads an illusion of adventure over uncertainty. The idea of authority, which they represented, was associated in our minds with a greater insight and a more humane wisdom. I, too, am going to go away soon, she says. I am weary and weary of my weariness. Everything is beginning to be a little empty and full of leave-taking and melancholy and waiting. It's no shame to be born stupid. Only to die stupid. I am a modern man with a strong tendency to self-destruction. But that's what mankind is like. They only prize what they no longer possess. It is too dangerous for me to put these things into words. I am afraid they might then become gigantic, and I be no longer able to master them. Someone said to me once that a cigarette at the right moment is better than all the ideals in the world. Nothing is the mirror in which you see the world. We were 18 and had begun to love life and the world, and we had to shoot it to pieces. The coffin, it shall protect me, though death himself lies in it. It's not much. You begin by thinking there is something extraordinary about it. But you'll find out, when you've been out in the world a while longer, unhappiness is the commonest thing there is. I've not much interest in the important things of life. Only in the beautiful things. Just this lilac here makes me happy. Give 'em all the same grub, and all the same pay, and the war would be over, and done in a day. Love should not be polluted with friendship. What comfort there is in the skin of someone you love. What is leave? A pause that only makes everything after it so much worse. No soldier outlives 1,000 chances. Life is a disease, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat, is a moment of dying, a little shove toward the end. The train goes slowly. From time to time it stops, so that the dead can be taken off. It stops a lot. The best way to lose a woman was to show her a kind of life that one could offer her for only a few days. Then when I am sad and understand nothing anymore, I say to myself that it's better to die while you still want to live, than to die and want to die. We have lost all sense of other considerations, because they are artificial. Only the facts are real and important to us. And good boots are hard to come by. Through the years our business has been killing. It was our first calling in life. Our knowledge of life is limited to death. Someday perhaps our time will be known as the age of irony. Not the witty irony of the 18th century, but the stupid or malignant irony of a crude age of technological progress and cultural regression. We know only that in some strange and melancholy way we have become a wasteland. All the same, we are not often sad. No matter how improbable an assertion is, if it is made with enough assurance it has an effect. We had suddenly learned to see. And we saw that there was nothing of their world left. We were all at once terribly alone, and alone we must see it through. Light doesn't shine in the light, it shines in the dark. Human beings are a much worse poison than schnapps or tobacco.